For those who don't know me, I'm David Carroll. I'm the volunteer director and interim director for now, and I'm happy you folks. Thank you. I'm happy you folks are here. And today, of course, we're having a memorial celebration for the fallen. Although today is Veterans Day, but as you'll see, we have a table in the back, and I'm going to be explaining that a little more in detail. But that's the reason we have that memorial piece within Veterans Day, because people do get confused, they're separate. So we're celebrating the folks that are alive and that are here with us, such as David Lopes and other folks that have served. But within that celebration, we also wanted to make sure we included the people who have fallen and are still MIAs, are missing. So before we begin the official program, or to begin the official program rather, I'm going to call Dave Lopes, who's going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the prayer.
Now, Rita Pencil, is going to do a special prayer in remembrance and celebration of our veterans.
Too short. Okay. Veterans Day prayer. God of compassion, God of dignity and strength, watch over the veterans of the United States in recognition of their loyal service to our nation. Bless them with holiness and love. Shelter them. Heal their wounds. Comfort their hearts. Grant them peace. God of justice and truth, rock of our lives, bless our veterans, the men and women of courage and valor, with a deep and abiding understanding of our profound gratitude. Protect them and their families from loneliness and want. Grant them lives of joy and bounty. May their dedication and honor be remembered as a blessing from generation to generation. Blessed are you, protector and redeemer, our shield and our stronghold. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rita. All right. David wants to say one more thing.
Also, I want to wish happy birthday to the Marine Corps. It's 241 years today. It was started in 1775.
All right, so as I said at the beginning, you might have noticed that we have a nice table set in the back there in the corner where it's kind of solemn and the light is dim. This is to honor the missing men and women that have served in the wars. It is set for one, and the empty chair represents all the Americans that were missing from each of the services, including the Army, the Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and of course all those civilians who also serve in other departments of the U.S. that help preserve our liberty around the world. Some here were very young or not born yet when the Vietnam War began. However, all Americans should never forget the brave men and women who answer our nation's call and serve the cause of freedom in a very special way. Now let me explain the items on that table and what they symbolize. The cloth is white. It symbolizes the purity of the motives when these men and women were answering the call to serve. The symbol rose reminds us of the lives of these Americans and their loved ones and friends who kept faith while seeking answers. The yellow ribbon symbolizes our continued uncertainty and hope for them to return and determination that they showed to account for them. A slice of lemon reminds us of their bitter faith, the ones that were captured and the ones that are still missing in foreign lands. A pinch of salt symbolizes the tears of our missing and their families who long for answers after decades of uncertainty. The lighted candle reflects our hope for their return, alive or dead. The Bible represents the strength gained through the faith to sustain us and those lost from our country, who founded our nation, one nation under God. The glass is inverted to symbolize their inability to share a toast. The chair is empty, they're missing, and I ask for a moment of silence right now for them. Let us now raise our glass of water to symbolize a toast for our nation and all the great people within it, that includes you folks. God bless America. Thank you very much. And now I would like to take this very moment to have Dave Lopes come to the podium. As you folks know, my main job is volunteer director, which is RSVP. And RSVP is part of the Corporation for National and Community Service, which is an extension of the White House. If there was a Peace Corps within the nation, it would be the corporation, and that's what RSVP volunteers do. David Lopes also served in the armed forces, and today, just yesterday, I got some special pins directly from Washington for veterans that are also part of the corporation. So on behalf not only of Mayor Fung, but on behalf of the Corporation for National and Community Service that is still under the White House of President Obama, I would like to honor one of our veterans who's also one of our RSVP volunteers, who is Dave Lopes. So please a hand of applause for him, and I'm going to pin him with this very special pin. And there it goes. And thank you for everyone who has served. We appreciate it, and that's why we have this great country and we're free. Thank you very much. Everyone, enjoy your meal.